My polyhouse is working wonders, allowing me to grow all sorts of produce no matter what the weather throws at me up here in the Adelaide Hills. I'm able to grow warm season crops like tomatoes through my frosty winter and ginger and galangal, which are subtropical plants, all year round. It's not a commercial greenhouse with thermostatically controlled heating and cooling, but it's still proving to be really effective in protecting crops from temperature extremes, especially the frosts that occur here during late autumn through to mid-spring. Let me show you some of the features that help me do this without additional energy requirements beyond that of the sun. First off, there's the plastic roof and then the glass windows on the east, north and western side, which both help to raise the temperature in here. On a sunny winter's day, it can be up to 28 degrees and plants grow just as if it's in the warmer months. Now, I also am constantly opening the windows to regulate the temperature in here and increase airflow and help reduce fungal diseases such as powdery mildew. The heat stays trapped during the day, but it eventually cools down overnight when the indoor and outdoor temperature are roughly on par with each other. To counteract this, the ceiling is lined with thermal fabric, which acts like a blanket to keep the warmth inside. When I only had plastic on the roof, a frost killed my tomatoes inside the polyhouse when it got down to -5. But since this thermal fabric has been installed, it hasn't been a problem. The way it works is if it's predicted to be frosty, I leave the thermal fabric open during the day to get as much warmth in as possible. Then I pull it across at night to keep the warmth in and protect the plants from the damaging effects of the frost. The thermal fabric also comes in handy in summer, as it reflects the sun's rays and shades the crops, which is necessary because extreme summer days can damage tender crops. If your polyhouse is in a colder climate like Tasmania, you might want to think about incorporating some thermal mass, such as brick raised beds or even paving, because that will help to trap the heat and radiate it out for longer. But summer in the Adelaide Hills is way too hot, so I don't need any more thermal mass because the plants would fry. I've got low gabion walls around the perimeter, but they're shaded by vertically growing veggies in the warmer months to stop them heating up. And those veggies also stop the sun hitting the glass. This is quite a big setup, but you could also try it at your place on a smaller scale. It's all about controlling the temperature and providing protection from the elements all year round. So there's no limit to when and what you can grow.